So in this video, I'm looking into like how much time I lose in an average round. There's nothing really special about this round. I just kind of chose a random one and then looked into so I looked up what's the optimal um, speed you could place this at, and then how much time do I lose off of that. So you'll see the timer in the middle going up every time I lose time. And one thing I noticed was sometimes I'll do extra horizontal movements so that every horizontal movement is 2 frames. So like there, I went all the way to the wall and then moved back when I didn't have to. So that's an extra 2 frames for each one, so 4 frames total. So that's most of the time loss in this part of the round. And here on this one piece, I just hesitated for like a full second. And it doesn't feel like that when you're playing, but when you look back, it's like actually that much. So I think that's probably the biggest thing to look at. And on that piece, I hesitated almost like half a second. There I lost a little bit of time. There I lost a little bit of time. And I set it off too early. But if it's all the way at the bottom of the field, it takes about like 0.85, 0.86 seconds to place the piece. But if it's near the top, it takes like half a second to place the piece. So, oh, and then there's something to note where I didn't realize the video is playing at half speed, but at the start, the timer moves at regular speed, so it's actually like double the amount of time lost that it should be in the first half of the video. I didn't feel like fixing it. So on these, like this, like I was saying, it's 2 frames for a horizontal movement. So if you move over and back, that's 4 frames lost. But if you look at the summary, it's like I actually lost about 1.9 seconds in total, and like 1.55 of it about was due to just hesitating and not making a decision as fast as I could. And then the other like 0.32 or 33 was due to execution. So most of the time was lost just hesitating, and most of that was just on like 2 decisions. So I think that's actually how it is a lot of the times, and it gets worse as you get higher up on the field because you're able to place the pieces faster, but the decisions get a lot harder to make. So it really doesn't feel like it to me, like when I'm playing and kind of even when I'm watching, but like it doesn't feel like this is a full second lost, especially when you're playing at regular speed. You don't feel like you spent a full second doing that, but you do. So it's like those are really costly. And then another thing is splits. So in Puyo Champions, splits are really slow. So in this round, I actually lost about 1.75 seconds to splits, and that's about, I think it's 5 pieces that I split. So that's another thing to think about. And even there, it like barely feels like I slowed down when playing. That's how I feel, but it's a lot of time lost. So I think the takeaway is that for the most part, I actually place most pieces like as fast as you can. Except there's one factor that I didn't consider, which is that you can do like slide cancels where if you let the piece touch the column, like here, if you let the piece get all the way down to the bottom and then as it touches you like slide it over, then you don't lose the 2 frames from moving sideways. And if you do it down one step, you don't lose the 2 frames from having to move down. So you can actually save even more time. I didn't really consider that in this video though.